Given a data that about 285 million people in the world are visually impaired, there is the need for continual eye care services in institutions and then also in communities. Moreover, given a data of 90% of visual impairment being found in low and middle income countries, there is a need to strengthen eye care services in such places. Unfortunately, there is inequity when it comes to eye care delivery in the world, especially in developing countries. When we talk of inequity, we can even think of the fact that those marginalized in the villages and rural places do not even get access to eye care services. On this note, World Eye Foundation embarked on an outreach to Apewosika in the central region. Our focus was to rule out blinding conditions in the community. So we organized the screening so that we could screen such people with visual impairment out and then provide the various management protocols for them. Our key focus was on cataract and refractive errors, since the two conditions constitute about 75% of visual impairment worldwide. So during our outreach, we did a lot of refraction for people who needed spectacles. Some of them were presbyopes, others were having nearsightedness, astigmatism, and then what we call hyperopia, the long-sightedness. And also we referred cases of cataract to various institutions for various management protocols. We must say that visual impairment was really dense in the population that we attended to, and therefore there is the need to strengthen such services over there. World Eye Foundation still continues to upgrade our services and then also bring up new strategies in communities and institutions to deal with avoidable blindness. We also had a lot of children in the community who had various eye problems, of which we gave the various management protocols. When you consider our outreach in Apewosika, it can be compared to eye care service being provided in any developing community. For example, when you consider the age group of the people, it ranges from children to the aged. For when you consider the occupation of the people there, Apewosika is a community being inhabited by fishermen. You can find fishmongers there, there are students there, there are teachers there, and there are other healthcare professionals also around. So the community is really extended when it comes to the occupation over there. Talking of the conditions we found there, being a small community in a developing country, we had cases of bacterial conjunctivitis, allergic conjunctivitis. We had cases of suspicious discs of which we were suspecting glaucoma, so we needed to do the various procedures on them. Cases of cataract and refractive errors too were found, as we said earlier, and then we provided the management protocols for all these conditions. We therefore wish that such services will be provided in other rural communities, because there is really the need of eye care service in such places. For example, as we said about the inequity, most of the people we attended to in the community had never checked their eyes before, and these were people who were suffering from potentially blinding conditions such as cataract, glaucoma, and refractive errors. Fortunately, we were able to meet these people, but there are few people who also need